Welcome back to our breakfast conversation. How are you today? How are you feeling? How are you enjoying this weekend? All right, today we have another sweet, beautiful, eye-opening conversation. If you know you are one of your church financier, please use wisdom. We are wisdom. Don't just think that everyone love you. When there is money, there is a lot of love and respect. But when there is no money, there will be lots of humiliation and insults. Nobody is praying for any rainy days, but just know that life is all about balance. No one knows tomorrow. So if you know you're one of your church financier as a man or as a woman, please use wisdom. Next week Saturday, we'll be sharing the area of the men, but for today, we'll be talking about the area of a woman as one of the church financier. Now, here is the conversation. Let me have a sip of my coffee before we go further. A lady was one of the church financier. And one of the days, she walked up to her pastor and told him that her fiancé wants them to take the relationship to another level. The pastor was happy with her in the physical, but inside him, he was not happy because he prefers she is a single lady so that more money will be coming. But now she's getting married. There will be husband. There will be children. So he just played along, smiled with her like all was well. But inside of him, he was not happy. Why was he not happy? They had a church building project. And she is one of the financier. And if she marries, the money will not be coming in like it was coming when she was in the church. Mind you, ladies don't have their own church until they are married. Unless your husband loves you to that level or does not even have his own church, then he can join you. If not, on a normal day, the woman will always join the man in his own church. So that was what came to his mind first. Oh, if she gets married now, she will leave the church. Please, ladies, don't joke with this conversation. I'm not gisting you. I'm passing out knowledge and insight to you. Most ladies that are not married, this is part of the reason they are not married. Some will even go further to tell you that spiritually, I don't like that man. I don't like the way I'm seeing him. Some might be true, but majority of the times is not correct. They just feel that you will leave and they don't want you to leave. So wear your discernment and use wisdom. Nobody is saying don't contribute in the house of God. It's a blessing, a very fat one. But when it becomes a manipulation, then it is wrong. So if you are one of your church financier, you have to wear wisdom and discernment. Now, when he now said thinking about she leaving the church and everything that he will lose because the building project has not been completed. So the first thing he asked her was, is he a member of this church? She said no. But he's a very strong, vibrant worker in his own church. He said, no, there's no division in the realm of the spirit. You can't be divided. So you want to bring somebody from another church into our own church that doesn't understand our church? No, it cannot work. And the lady was busy saying, no, I'm not bringing him into our own church. After the marriage, I will join him in his church because he's the one marrying me. That was where she now stepped openly on the pastor's toes. So the pastor told her that no daughter of his is going to marry an outsider. And she pleaded with him. She went countless of times, more than 4 or 5 times, to convince him, to gift him, to pet him, to make him see reasons with her that she has to marry him because she loves him. Then she now went more further to open up to him, thinking he's a spiritual father. And that was where she shot herself on her feet. When the pastor was insisting that she will not marry him because he's not from their church, she now says she has to marry him because she loves him and because she's already pregnant for him. Oh, he used that one to nail her. But you see, such an abominable act. No. In fact, you can't even get married again. You have to remove that pregnancy. Brethren, which one is worse? Killing an innocent child and getting married to the father of the child to become your husband. Which one is fairer? Or which one is better? Her pastor said no, that she has to remove that pregnancy and let that man go. He was saying it and making it look as if he's helping her. But in the real sense, he's manipulating her not to get married. Because she's one of the church financier. He's making it look like she's at fault because she became pregnant out of wedlock. But the deed has been done. It's already a sin. But there is even a more dangerous sin if she kills the child. Think about it. Have you thought of it? Are you seeing the height of the manipulation? It's too high. Over-heightened. A pastor, someone she calls a spiritual father that she trusted with her life and told him what she has not told her own mother because he's a spiritual father. Then see the kind of advice he's giving her. What if she even lose her life in the process? She now held her ground and said that she will not remove the pregnancy, that instead she will wed in her husband's church. And he told her that he forbids it. I forbid you from doing that. If you do that, then you have really disobeyed me. She thought it was a physical disobedience. Only for her to go and wed in that church with her husband's church. And he got to hear about it. Narrowly, she escaped it. He sent thugs to kidnap her and kill her. But because she has money and she was also vigilant, based on the long process it took before she finally took it to her husband's church. So she was vigilant. And that was how she was saved and relocated after the marriage. So don't be too open. Even if you have a twin brother or sister, nobody can love you more than yourself. Understand that fact now. Even if we are women of God or men of God, we still have that human nature in us now. Once in a while, it comes out. So if you know you're a great financier in your church, I've talked about the women's own today. Next week, breakfast conversation, I'll be talking about the men's own. If you know you're a great financier in your church, even some organizations, group, use wisdom, because you can just be exposing yourself, endangering your life to untimely death. Wisdom is profitable to direct. Please be wise. I want every female that is of age, that is trying in her own little way, to be open, but not to be extremely open. There are things that you need to keep it to yourself. Once you're 18 years, sleep over it, ponder on it, and take your decision after you have prayed to God. Whatever thing your spirit is telling you at that time, that is the way out. Trust in God and not in man, and lean not unto man's understanding or your own understanding. In all your ways, acknowledge God, and He will not make mistake. And you will not make mistake. So that was our story. Very touching, heartbreaking though, but at least she survived it. Because she was able to come out of it, many will come out of it. That is why I'm bringing it out here. Learn from it, please. Give to God, support your church, but don't be too church in a way that the church is now laying all their eggs, baskets, life, everything on you. The day you don't give again because you know your capacity now that is dropping. In fact, if there's anything that wants to happen when it comes to the other way around, you are the first target they'll be targeting. So use wisdom. Use wisdom, please, so that you can live long and enjoy the blessings that God has given to you. So this is our breakfast conversation today. And next week, Saturday, I'll be talking about the same topic, but for the men. So keep it locked here if you really want to know the tea. I remain Belema. Afiyesi mama. The African girl with the breakfast conversation.